Okay, when you first start your Fire TV stick, I have it plugged in now, Fire TV stick is on. However, I'm trying to use the remote, the navigation buttons, the circle here, the left, right, etc. The navigation buttons aren't working. What I have to do is I have to first pair the remote to the device. So I'm going to hold down the home key for about 10 seconds. You should do it close to the TV. And after you hold it down for about 10 seconds, you can release it and you'll see a message in the bottom right hand corner of the screen that says that you have a new remote paired to the device. And I'll let go of it now. And you see down there at the bottom just popped up that there is a new remote registered. Okay. Let's see here. Let me zoom out a little bit here at my camera. Got a big TV. Don't want you seeing my mess here for Christmas all over the place. I got gifts, so. Alright, so now once you're paired up, now you can see I hit the left, right, and I can navigate through the screens. So that was pretty easy, huh? Okay. Now, when you first, I'm going to hit the home screen again. I'm just going to tap the home screen. It goes back to the main menu. Okay. You see the menu items along the top. The home is highlighted there in orange. You could just move to the right and keep moving to the right. However, you're not going to really hit movies here or TV shows here unless you're just going to use the regular Fire TV stick, which you could have just bought anywhere. These channels may not necessarily be free. They could be, but not necessarily. Some of these will be HBO, Showtime. They require you to have an account. And then you could associate your account to them where you could watch some of these movies. Okay? Or if you have a Prime account. Okay? See featured movies. Some are buy or rent. Alright? Let's go back to the main screen again. If you hit the down arrow button, you can see your apps. See here? Your apps and games. You should have that on your main screen right now because that's the way that I set it up. After you run Kodi once, or any applications that you've installed on the Fire TV stick, you should see it there after reboot or a soft reset of your rest period for the app for the device. So now, if you don't see it here, you could always just go back to the home screen. Up top, you go to Settings. Then you hit the down button. Navigate to Applications. Go down to Manage Installed Applications. And you could run Kodi for the first time from here by selecting that. After that, you should be able to see it on your main menu. Alright, let's go back to the main screen again. If it's on your main menu and it's at the end of the list over here, you got to scroll to get to it. Well, that's pretty easy to change. You could rearrange these things by hitting these three lines here on this. This is a menu button. If you click the menu button, down the bottom right, you can move or move to front. If I hit move to front, it's going to move. I'm not going to do it right now, but if you hit move to front, it'll move whatever's over here all the way to the front. If you hit just move, then you could select where it is you want to move it. You could have all your applications in whatever order that you want on the main screen there. So that's a neat little feature. I don't know why you haven't seen any tutorials telling you this stuff before. I had to figure it out. That's why I'm making this video. I'm new to this myself, but I'm working my way around the apps here. Okay, so now, let's go back to the home screen. When you first run this for the first time, you're going to need an Amazon account. You go to Amazon.com and create your account. When you create that account, you're going to have to set up the Wi-Fi settings. You need a high-speed wireless internet connection here. So if you don't have a wireless router in your house, you need to have cable or Fios or something like that. Otherwise, that's how this runs. This only runs off of wireless. The Fire TV stick, unfortunately, does not have a plug directly for the cable directly to the internet, to your router. Okay. So, your videos, movies, and all that, okay. These are just everything that you could get with the Fire TV stick when you buy it, okay. Go to settings, because we've already paired our remote, and you can go to network here. When you go into network, by the way, you use this circle here to navigate left, right, just like you would with an iPod. And then you press the center of it to select. Okay. This particular device also has the Alexa voice control. If you hold down it looks like a microphone button. If you hold down that microphone while you're talking, you can navigate. Look, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to say home screen.
Sure how to help you with that.
Well, that one didn't help me much, okay. But anyway, you get the idea. There's a list of commands, and there's actually some videos you could watch. I'll tell you what to do. Obviously, I'm new at this, so home screen is not the right command. Okay, but I'm connected to my network right now. If not, you could select which network is available to you, add the password, and it'll save it. And now you'll be connected to your wireless network at home, and then you can, or wherever you are, and you can watch full streaming videos without even needing to pay for them. Okay, display sounds, so it'll give you your controls. You may want to scale the screen. This is important because I noticed sometimes I was watching a movie and half the screen was cut off. Check the display, sample some kind of a movie, have running, and then, or just go to this. If you click on display here, and you click on that video resolution, okay, you could set what resolution that you want. I got it at 1080p, but you could calibrate the display. Basically, you're not going to do it from within this application. It's telling you to do it from within your TV settings. See, these arrows need to be, you need to have the tips of the arrows. See, right now I'm over, so I'm going to have to reset and calibrate this TV so that the tips of the arrows are within the screen. Otherwise, your screen is going to be cut off while you're watching movies. All right, let's go back to the main menu. Yep. I didn't want to go back to the main menu. Let's see, settings, notifications. What's under notifications? Oh, nothing right now. Okay, I guess you can hit options and find out. Display and sound, applications, controllers. You could actually control the TV with your cell phone. If you have a smartphone, you could go to, if it's running off of Android, you could go to the Google Play Store and download Amazon Fire TV remote app. And you could actually control without using this remote. You could use your cell phone, okay? Alexa, if you go into under Alexa, you could watch these videos and they'll show you how and what exactly Alexa does. Here. Okay, ask questions, check it out. Okay, these are all things that you could get. Here. I'll give you an example. If you go from the main screen, now I believe that you first have to set up your zip code, but if you go to preferences, you go down to location, you could set up your zip code wherever you are, parental controls, etc. All right, and then you could talk to the remote and order pizza. You could ask what the weather report is. Let me see if mine works here. What's the weather forecast?
Right now in Catasauqua, it's 44 degrees with cloudy skies. Tonight's forecast has just a few clouds in the sky with a low of 28 degrees.
See, isn't that pretty neat? Let me just hit the back button, this reverse arrow. That's the back button. I don't live in Catasauqua. I'm giving this as a gift to somebody over there. And that's why that zip code I already had set up in preferences. Okay. Devices. Under devices, you can see about, Fire TV stick. You can see the information. You see where I have the name over here, the name of the device. This is Victor's second Fire TV stick. Well, how do you change the name of that device? Well, you have to actually go to Amazon.com. You can't do it within this device. You have to go to Amazon.com. Excuse me. I'll give you the exact link address. Let me just look it up real quick. Amazon.com/myx. So if you go to Amazon.com/myx, you can log in. You have to log into your Amazon account, and then you could change your device name. Okay, and that'll be pretty useful for a lot of people. I see online, it seems like nobody knows how to do that. You could also go here to check what your storage is like, your network settings, as well as you could check for system update. If I do this now, you should do this periodically. It'll look for updates from Amazon. It'll take a while to do. You know, it'll take you about 15-20 minutes. Could take up to 15-20 minutes to do. Okay, accessibility features is what it is. Help, that's where you get the help menu comes up. Quick tips, feedback, help videos. These are the ones that show you about Amazon. Here, this is the welcome one that everybody should watch.
While we finish setting up your device, let's take a quick tour of your new Fire TV stick. Streaming shows and movies just got a whole lot easier. Fire TV connects your HD TV to a world of online entertainment and lets you watch your favorites.
I'm not going to sit you through that whole thing now. You could watch it on your own, okay? But it tells you what you could do. These help videos, you should definitely watch. This should be one of the first things that you do. Other than pairing your remote and setting up your wireless connection. Otherwise, you won't be able to see these help videos. All right. My account. That's where you, well, fortunately, you see my name in there now. But this is where you can sync your content. You can go to the Amazon account and you could see all the information in there. All right. That's where you could sync it to any data that you have or things that you bought on the website. You could sync it here. Any of that content. Okay. Apps. So the first time that you run Kodi, I told you how to do that already. Now, if you want to do a search, you want to search for a TV show or a program, you could just navigate to this menu, and you'll again have to spell it out, okay? But let's just go up, or better get back. Go back to the home screen. And show you. First time we go, we're going to go into Kodi. You're going to select Kodi. That's the Kodi logo. Kodi does not deal in piracy of any kinds of movies or anything like that. It's a legitimate application. It used to be called XMBC. I believe that's the initial. It was it's a navigator for content. They're a legitimate company. It's that when you go into Kodi, you could put add-ons from different services, from streaming services of videos. And those streaming services of videos is where some of the people, they have videos available, audio, music files, games, all kinds of stuff that you would normally have to pay for, or videos that are still in the movie theaters or still on DVD or not even available on pay-per-view yet, or on pay-per-view. You could get them for free here. Okay, so we're going to select Kodi. I'm going to show you what that application looks like within Kodi. I know you see all my GIFs behind me over here that I'm still wrapping up in the reflection on the TV. Sorry about that. Okay, so what happens is when you're in Kodi, you navigate TV shows, live TV, sports. I haven't used any of these apps yet, except for, well, you can go here to clean your Kodi, and that's the clear to catch on the Kodi, and you should do that periodically. All right. One thing you should never do is within the Amazon app itself reset to factory settings. I'll show you where that is. Don't ever do that. If you do that, it'll wipe everything off, all these Kodi applications and everything off of the Fire TV stick, and you won't be able to watch anything anymore unless you download it and do the reinstall. So basically, you go to movies and then you hit arrow down. You see I'm here with HD, trailers, Exodus. A lot of people like Exodus right now, so I'm going to click on Exodus. That seems to be a pretty good one. Genres of movie, year, people, languages. You can see what people are watching now, what's most popular, most voted, box office, Oscar winners. Here, let's see what's in the theaters right now. It'll take a little while to load, especially if it's the first time that you're running this. Okay, and you see, look at this. Star Wars 2016. These are things that are still in the movie theater now. Some of these things you can't even get on. Some of these things you can't even get on pay-per-view yet. These are movies, full movies that are available. And it shows you that little X next to the ones that you've already started watching. All right. Here, let me just click on this one. Show you how it's going to work. You're going to select the movie. It's going to do its thing here. Exodus is going to search for, or whatever application. There's Exodus, there's Genesis was the old one, but there's a lot of different add-ons. Exodus is an awesome one that's out there, one of my favorites currently. It's going to look for different providers that are having these movies uploaded somewhere on the internet that you could stream through the Kodi software to your TV and through this device. Okay? See, it takes a little while, and I got a high-speed internet connection here. Okay? Now you can see them in 1080p. You see it has it listed next to that. It'll show you how long the movie is next to it. These are different providers here. You see, it's the same movie, but it's through all the different providers. You can see the Suicide Squad information over there, the cover, I guess, for the movie. So you can see all these different providers, either in HD or 1080p. 1080p is a higher definition. Okay, let's just click the first one. Select it. You got to give it a minute. You know, it's not instantaneous. Okay. To watch this video from any device, you could just go to that website address. Okay. All right, that's fine, but I don't need that. All right. Let it load. Bum, 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 bum. Look at this. So the movie starts streaming right away. Okay. Let's see, I haven't used this one to fast forward yet, but let's see if you can. Yes, you can. If you hit this, you could fast forward a little bit, and you'll see it'll buffer there, catch up, because it's streaming. And once it's all buffered and set up, it'll start playing again. Okay. If it doesn't, hit the play button down here. Get it going again. You also got a fast forward button here and a rewind button here, but you can do it through here too. If you need to pause it, just hit the pause button. Okay. Anyway, let's get out of this. Let's go back to the main menu. I want to get out of Kodi altogether. Okay. So I just hit the main menu button, went back. The only thing that kind of stinks about this is streaming video. Unless you set it up so that you download the movie to your device, if the stream gets interrupted and the video, you get kicked out of the video, you're going to have to go back in there, start the video again, and then fast forward all the way to the point that you left off. It's not going to pick up from where you left off. Not unless you downloaded the video to your device. But with the Amazon Fire TV stick, don't do it. You'll crash the device. It doesn't have enough memory to hold a full movie in its memory. okay, especially at the higher resolutions. Now, some other devices, because Kodi can be installed on your computer or any kind of other devices that may have a lot more memory in them. You know, you have the Amazon Fire TV HD, Ultra HD. They have one that has a hard drive in it that you have a lot more memory that you could download them. It has a bunch of gigabytes in it, okay? But this one, the Fire TV stick is just really good for the streaming, but it's a compact device. So you just plug it in the back of your TV in your HD port, your HDMI port, and then you go from there. You know, you don't have to carry around a bunch of cables and everything with you other than a power cable. So it's a pretty handy app. Okay. Now I told you don't go into settings. All right, and then when you're in, I'm not sure if it's applications or in device. Let's see. Yeah, it's in device. You see all the way down the bottom, reset to factory defaults. You do not want to do that. Stay the hell away from that. You do that, it wipes all the Kodi and any kind of application or settings that you have set up on this device. It resets it back to the factory default. And then you're going to have to start installing stuff again. So good luck with that. Stay away from reset factory defaults. If the device starts getting slow on you, a little bogged down, what you do is you could clear the cache. I don't know for the as far as Amazon goes for theirs. I haven't gone through it yet for clearing the cache for their device. But what you do, here, let me just go to main menu. Within Kodi, got to back out of this menu. Within Kodi, when you're back to that main screen, you go to Power. Go down to Clean Your Kodi and select Clean Your Kodi, and that's how you clear the cache. And that'll speed up your system. You can also have a file manager here, profile system, skin settings, that's the backgrounds, and other add-ons that you could download from within the system. All right. You got TV all over the world, live TV, shows, all kinds of stuff. And you see, these are the things that are installed. These are all additional apps that have been installed. So I got a pretty loaded app. I just haven't run them. I'm just watching movies now. All right. So I'm going to exit back out of there. And that's pretty much the tutorial I got for you over here. It's the introduction to Amazon Fire TV Stick and using Kodi. Now, if you have Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, as soon as you create your login, first step that we did in order to start using this device, you can go down here and you can see Prime channels. Amazon Prime has its own originals, all kinds of movies available to you for free from Prime. And you get a lot more use of the Amazon Fire TV Stick than if you didn't have Prime or Kodi installed on it, okay? But Prime I kind of like some of their original TV series. That is that, you know. And within Kodi, by the way, you get access to all kinds of children's programs too. I mean, you get it here on Prime. You know, your kids will love this stuff. You also have, if you're within Kodi, back out there, you not only get access to movies and videos, okay, let's go back to Exodus. See, I go to Exodus a lot. All right, that's one of the applications. Actually, back out of Exodus for a second, I'm sorry. If we're in movies, trailers, HD, Specto, yes. If you go to apps, you also have Reaper, NaviX, Evolve, Phoenix. These are other versions within Kodi. These are other apps, kind of like Exodus, that have movies. And you can see they'll look a little the same, but some of these have different purposes. Some of them are live streaming TV. Some of them are for movies, Flicks, Zen. All right. Sports, live TV, TV shows, movies. Okay. If you just click on apps itself, don't go to the bottom menu, it'll show you all these apps. You could go through left, right, you could go through all these apps. You could navigate on the screen. And you can see there's you got your pornography there if you need that, you know, erotic channels. You see that? And here's just a couple. And here's just a couple of them, you know, that are installed. But you can get a lot of them. Your Tube 8 and erotic ones are from around the world. Movie vaults. Free adult content. Free movie content. How could you go wrong with Kodi's add-on apps?
Did we order Chinese, Greek, and Italian food last night? And not that.
All right. I'm Victor, and I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. By the way, check the screen below the video that I'm going to post here on YouTube, this video you're watching right now, so that you could see some printed guides that you could print or copy, and you could see it instead of watching the video every time like this, okay? But I'll have that information up there for you soon. If it's not there now, just check back soon, all right? Thanks, and take care.